Hello, my name is Justin, and I'm the creator of Polyhedral Park Planner, the winner of the 2019 Gen Can't Design Contest. This is a roll and write game about designing and building your own city park. And in addition to some standard roll and write features, like simultaneous play, unlimited number of players, and network and route building, this game also features a unique dual-use polyhedral dice system. So let's go down to the table and I'll show you a little bit more about how it plays. Okay, at the beginning of every round, one player will roll the dice and call out the results, and all the other players will write these values down on their park sheet. So here we have 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now all the players will simultaneously decide how they want to use those values. So the first thing everyone will need to do in every round is unlock one or more developments in order to be able to place them in your park. So let's say I want to unlock water. It requires a value of 9 to 12. Well, I don't have any of those, but I can combine two values. So I'm going to combine this 5 and the 4, and now I've unlocked water. And now I'm going to try to place some of those in my park. So using the remaining values, I can place water developments inside squares with those values. Here's a 1, here's a 3, 1 and a 6. And so I'm going to put the 1 here and the 6 here. And that's the end of the first round. Once everyone is finished, we will proceed to the next round, and this continues for 10 rounds. Okay, we're going to fast forward here to the last round. I wanted to highlight some things about the scoring. So in order for any of these developments to score points for you, they must be connected to a square inside this central area. In other words, they need to have access to the info booth in the park. So right now I have a couple regions that don't have that access, so I need to make sure I get those in this last round. Well, I rolled a 19, and right here this square has a value of 18. So one thing you can do is use some dice modifiers. They come with a small penalty, but for example right now I can change this value up or down by 1. So I'll go ahead and turn this into an 18. So I can put something there. Let's go ahead and unlock the tree development. And now I will put a tree here. So that way all of these developments have access to the info booth. I have a similar problem up here with these 3 benches. So I'm going to put a tree here in the square with a 10. Then finally I'll use my remaining. I'll take the 3 and 12 and combine them to get 15 to go there. Now all I have left is a 4. Now to make sure I don't put this anywhere where it will be unconnected to the middle, so let's put it right there. And now I have finished my park. So let's talk a little bit more about how the scoring works. There are 12 scoring cards, and for each game you will draw 3 of them at random, giving you many different combinations to play. In this game, I was trying to build a large forest. So my largest forest up here has 12 trees, so that is 12 points. I was also trying to build bridges. See here I built 3 bridges. They are 4 points each, so that's another 12 points. And then finally, I wanted to build a little bit of everything. I get 2 points for each complete set of all 4 developments that I have. And I have 8 complete sets here for 16 points. Now I subtract any penalties for dice modifiers or for developments that don't have access to the info booth. In this case I use 4 modifiers, so I have an 8-point penalty, giving me a total score of 32. So for a multiplayer game, the player with the highest score is the winner. For a solo game, you are trying to equal or exceed the sum of the target scores on the bottom of the card, as well as to adhere to some additional requirements. For this game, I needed 48 points, so I fell well short, but that gives you an idea for how the scoring works. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek at Polyhedral Park Planner. Before I go, I wanted to mention that playtesting and development on the first expansion for this game, Convention Season, is nearly complete. In Convention Season, you will replace the 3 scoring cards with a single card that has a very specific park shown on it, and you will need to race to design and build this park without overspending your budget. Additionally, there is a second expansion in the works. All I can say about that right now is that it will feature gophers who are eager to destroy the park you're building. And finally, there's a link below to the Polyhedral Park Planner BoardGameGeek page. There you can find all of the files you need to make a print and play version of this game, as well as you can read what some other players are saying about Polyhedral Park Planner. So, thank you for your time.